Across the African savannah, survival often comes down to a single decision. For a pride of lions, choosing the right animal to hunt can mean the difference between a successful meal and a dangerous mistake. On this afternoon, a pride has been searching for hours. The heat is intense, the grass is dry, and every step across the open plains is costing the lions valuable energy. But then, something catches their attention. A herd of Cape buffalo is moving slowly across the savannah. Dozens of massive animals travel together, their dark bodies moving through the golden grass. For the lions, this is a difficult target. An adult buffalo can weigh more than half a ton. Its enormous horns can cause devastating injuries. And when threatened, the herd can become even more dangerous. But the lions aren't looking at the herd. They're looking at one particular buffalo. It is beginning to fall behind. The rest of the herd continues forward while this single animal remains several meters away. To the lions, the opportunity is obvious. An isolated buffalo is exactly what a pride wants. Because once an animal is separated from its companions, the balance can change very quickly. The lionesses lower themselves into the grass. Their bodies almost disappear beneath the golden vegetation. Only their eyes remain visible. They watch, they wait, and slowly they begin moving into position. One lioness moves toward the left, another disappears behind a small rise, a third remains directly behind the buffalo. The pride is not rushing. It doesn't need to. The lions know that patience is part of the hunt. The buffalo continues walking. Then it stops. Its head rises. Its ears turn toward the grass. Something has caught its attention. For several seconds, the entire savannah seems to become silent. The lions freeze. The buffalo looks toward the hidden predators. Then, apparently deciding that the danger is past, it turns back toward the herd. The hunt continues. The lions move closer. The distance between predator and prey becomes smaller with every step. Then the buffalo starts moving faster, and suddenly, it runs. Hoofbeats. The lions explode from the grass. Dust rises from beneath their paws as the lionesses accelerate toward the fleeing buffalo. The buffalo charges toward the herd. One lioness closes in from behind. Another moves toward its side. For a few seconds, everything appears to be going exactly as planned. The buffalo is running. The lions are gaining. The herd is getting farther away. But then, something changes. The buffalo suddenly slows. Its hooves dig into the dusty ground. It stops and turns around. The lions hesitate. The buffalo lowers its head. Its massive horns point directly toward the approaching predators. And for the first time during this hunt, the lions are no longer chasing. They are being challenged. Low growl. One lioness moves forward. The buffalo doesn't retreat. Instead, it steps toward her. The lioness continues for another moment, then suddenly jumps sideways as the buffalo charges. Dust erupts beneath its hooves. The lioness escapes. But the message is clear. This buffalo is not going to run. The other lions begin circling. They look for another angle. Perhaps they can approach from behind. Perhaps they can force the buffalo to turn. But every time a lion moves closer, the buffalo turns with it. Its enormous head follows every movement. Its horns remain pointed toward the nearest threat. The lions have encountered a problem. They expected prey. Instead, they have found an opponent. And there is a reason Cape buffalo have earned such a dangerous reputation across the African savannah. They are incredibly powerful animals. Their bodies are built for pushing, charging, and absorbing tremendous force. And their horns are not simply for display. They are weapons. So the lions wait. The buffalo waits. Neither side wants to make the next mistake. Then, the situation changes again. Far behind the confrontation, the buffalo herd has stopped moving. Several animals have turned around. They have noticed what is happening. One buffalo begins walking toward the isolated animal, then another, then several more. The lions notice. The buffalo notices. And suddenly, the hunt is no longer about one animal. The herd is coming. The hunt is over. The buffalo has survived. Wind through grass. But the most interesting part of this encounter is not that the lions failed. It is why they failed. Lions are powerful predators, but successful hunting is not simply about strength. It is about calculation. A pride must constantly evaluate the condition of its target, the position of the herd, the terrain, the distance, and the risk of injury. And buffalo are among the prey animals that can turn that calculation against them. A lone buffalo may appear vulnerable, but an isolated animal is not always a helpless animal. Sometimes it only needs enough courage to turn around. And once it does, the entire hunt can change. The buffalo slowly returns to the herd. The lions disappear into the tall grass. Neither side has conquered the other. The lions simply recognized that the risk had become greater than the reward. And the buffalo survived because it refused to behave like the prey the lions expected. In the African savannah, there are no guarantees. The hunter can become the hunted. The strongest predator can be forced to retreat, and an animal that appears to be an easy target can suddenly become the most dangerous creature in the grass. Because out here, survival isn't always about being the strongest. Sometimes it is about knowing when to stand your ground. And sometimes, the biggest mistake a predator can make is choosing the wrong buffalo.